Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome direct from the Vatican, the only priest you want when you're in that confession box. Where is he? The lovable Father Kapootso. There he is.
Here he comes.
Yeah, Father Kapootso, Father Kapootso.
Ciao.
Father, what do you have in the bag?
What do I have in the bag? Oh, this is a summer thing. It's a new invention. You know what it is? Let me show you what it is. This is amazing.
Oh, that's a thermos.
Yeah, I was walking in the store today, and I look at the salesman. He's putting them on the shelf, and I said, "What is that?" He said, "That's a thermos." I said, "Well, what does it do?" He said, "It keeps the hot things hot and the cold things cold." I said, "That's a fantastic." I said, "Give me one of those."
What do you have the thermos?
Well, I got a cup of coffee and 2 popsicles in here. After the show, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and a popsicle. What the heck? I mean, it's a great country, yes. Well, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Here they are.
Father, what separates Italians from other nationalities?
What separates Italians? Well, let me tell you something.
Can you look that way?
You go to England, you go to Paris, they're all different. But in they're all the same. But in Italy, we got all different kinds. We go to, you go to, they talk different, they dress different, they cook different. For instance, you go to the Calabria, you're Calabrese, right? You go to Abruzzo, you're Abruzzese. You go to Genoa, you're Genoese.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Mayo. I'm Mayonnaise.
How are things with the Pope?
Oh, the Pope, he's a lot of fun. You know, he's a Polish, you know. And we kid around a lot. You know, the other day was his birthday. So, you know what we gave him? We gave him a Polish puzzle, a one piece. He loved it. But it took a long time to put it together, though. I couldn't understand. Hey, you're out on the roll now. Keep going. You're looking good.
What's the main problem with the church today?
I'm glad you asked that question.
Well, you
The
wrote
main
it.
problem with the church today is, you know what? These are men, they get married, right? And they see another girl, you know, get divorced. They marry another girl. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you know that?
What?
You married to the same girl, and then you married another girl? You know what? Hey, that's a bad.
Do you still say confessions?
All the time. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yesterday the sister Angelina, she come running in the confession box. She was all excited. I said, "What's the matter?" She says, "Father," she said, "you got to bless me. She says, "I made a sin." I said, "What'd you do?" She said, "I took a shortcut to the church. I went through the alley, and a guy come out, and he raped me," she said. She said, "You got to give me penance." I said, "Okay, I'll give you 5 Hail Marys." She said, "Give me 10 because I'm going back the same way," she said. Sister, these are sisters or something.
Do you still perform marriage ceremonies?
Do I perform marriage ceremonies?
Yeah, that's what
Yes. Why, you want to get married?
It says right here.
Yes. What do you think of this? Tonight show or
It
what?
says Ted.
Hey, last week I performed a marriage. This is a funny marriage now. Maria, beautiful girl, 15 years old. And the husband, he's a 95. You know, this in Italy it's a match marriage. We call it machada. So, hey, Maria was against it, of course, but the old lady, she says, "He's a filthy rich. How long can he last?" He says, "Here's what you do. You go upstairs, and you service your husband. I'm going to cook the sauce downstairs, and then you go on your honeymoon tomorrow." So Maria, "Get upstairs." She said, "Get going." So she goes up the stairs. Now she gets up there, and the old man, first thing he does, he takes his teeth out. He ain't got no teeth. She comes screaming down the steps. "Ah!" She says, "Mom, I can't stay married to this guy." She says, "Well, why not? He ain't got no teeth." She says, "What does that got to do? You got a lot of money. Get upstairs." So up the stairs she goes. "I'm cooking the sauce." So she goes back upstairs. You know what she does now? He does? Takes off his hair. He ain't got no hair. She comes screaming down. "Hey, Mom, oh, why? I can't stay married to him. Why?" She says, "He ain't got no hair." "What does that got to do? He got a lot of money. Get up there and service your husband. Go on. I'm cooking the sauce." So she goes back upstairs. Now, the old guy, you know what he's doing now? He takes off of half of his foot is gone. He takes off his leg. She comes screaming on us. "Mama," I says, "I can't stay married to this guy." She says, "Well, why not?" She says, "He's only got 1.5 feet." She says, "Well, hey, you stir the sauce. I'll go upstairs," she says. Benediti.
Yes, Father Kapootso.